Okay. So, hello everybody, and welcome back to another West March Guys stream. We are shook up right now, but that should be changing. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I can just be Fiera, and then
It'll be fixed.
Aaron has to be DM. I'm into that. No, but again, tonight we're we're sponsored by McCarthy Farms and this cell phone cover.
Remote.
There you go. On the remote. But thank you for joining us. We will be diving back into the Zawadi and the Green Basin arc with our lovely bunch. We have Zilch, Fiera. Sheila, unfortunately, had business, so she could not make it tonight. So I will be doing my best to try and play her to,
Did you watch like a bunch of Paris Hilton videos before we started?
I'm just like living my best life. Is this right?
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Am I Sheila, guys, or am I Sheila? No, so Sheila can't make it, but we also have our new and improved character, Clementine. So let's just get right into it. Last we left off, you guys had landed on Zawadi and kind of stumbled through the forest. You had found a Gith house and made it and picked up a Gith Yankee friend. I don't know what to call him. Traveling companion is probably more apt. But you traveled to Oise, picked up another friend in the form of Clementine and didn't lose, but deposited a friend to stay and try and figure herself out. But you headed towards Ziwa. It was a wetlands town that Coco, the owner and operator and like person who takes care of everybody at Waze, pointed you to. On the way, and this is prepare to everybody just shit on me for this. You ran into what is known as a froghemoth. I'm an idiot and don't know how to fucking read. So, you guys got attacked by a behemoth, but a froghemoth. I don't know why I couldn't figure that out, but
I've heard
thank
it pronounced
you.
different ways, so I would.
I'm dude. Literally, I don't like. Anyways.
It was a homebrew monster called a frogamoth.
Literally, whatever. Just make it rain. But you fought that. Were able to fully defeat it. You wiped off the saliva and you made your way to Ziwa, which is a quaint little sort of like backwoods podunk sort of like tent community that's like built into a swamp wetlands area. It's very much reminiscent of New Orleans, so it is all about partying, all about a good time. Everyone's here just like living their best life. And so we will pick up with you guys sort of walking through like it's made up of a few branches, but it looks like a little gate as you enter Ziwa. And it looks like there's like a main path that pulls you up to a bridge, and that bridge connects you to all sorts of different huts and hobble together like tents area that sit on these platforms that continue and spread out through the bog. And then also remember that there is an above where there are a bunch of tree houses that look like they're starting to scaffold together now that you've crossed through the gate. So what would you guys like to do? There are tons of Lamunu everywhere, like people, it's full of life.
Keep your guard up, guys.
Fierre's eyes are gonna light up as he walks into the town, and he's just gonna be like, and he's gonna just listen for like the loudest bar or thing going on and start walking in that direction.
Okay, so it's hard to pick up what you go towards your favorite tune. There are plenty of different songs and like celebrations that are happening, but you're gonna walk towards probably the largest of the huts. It is a I didn't give it a name because I'm dumb. We're gonna call it the nice and soggy.
Okay.
It looks like it is just a pure tavern, circular in its design, but it is full of people. There are tons of Lamunu that are dressed in casual attire, that are throwing back drinks, eating, gambling, all sorts of, tavern-like things. In the back, on like a crescent shape, there is a small bar with a white tabaxi that looks like he's slinging drinks back and forth. And then to the side, both sides, it looks like there's like an area where they do food prep, and then like there's like a stove area. But circular in its design, it's just got thrown together tables and chairs, and it looks like people have like pulled them apart, put them together to make room for like bigger parties. So it's kind of haphazard in a sense.
I just look at Zilch's where we're like walking towards it and be like, see, you just follow my lead. I promise. I
Yeah, well, actually, that's what I meant by keep your guard up, was go towards the loudest tavern you can possibly find.
and the best way to blend in is just be part of the scene, man. You gotta just get into it, see what's going on.
Hey, I'll take your word for it. All right.
I mean, it's not a horrible strategy.
Yeah, so like as
Sheila, just like, never mind.
I'm just gonna
Don't
hold
worry about
Sheila's
me.
hand.
I think I'm okay. And she like kind of like flexes her traps a little bit, and everybody around is like gawking at the size of this woman as you guys make your way into the nice and soggy.
Oh, thank God they're looking at somebody else for once.
Yeah.
as we're
And-
walking.
Yeah, go ahead.
I say as we're walking in, I'm gonna look over to our Gith friend. I can't remember his name.
Krill.
Krill.
Krill, and I'm just gonna cast tongues on him.
Oh, so you can hear like.
So he can understand and other people can understand him.
Actually, be of use.
Oh.
I'll just be like, try not to stick out too much.
Oh, you did. You did the
Not
thing.
to.
Awesome.
I'll try not to. Thank you. What was your name?
Fiera.
Here, Krill. Thank you. And he shakes your hand. How do I blend in?
Just follow me. And like,
Okay.
I'm just gonna like, I don't want to say kick the door open, but I'm gonna enter with gusto.
Okay.
And see,
So
and just kind of
roll
like,
a performance check.
okay,
Roll for gusto.
you're right.
Wow.
Whoa,
I'm here.
honey. So you're
Gusto.
like, hold on, guys. I got this. And you look right where the knob is, and you're like, all right, hoof right there. And you slam your hoof, bust the door open. You break one of the hinges, like, and now it's like slams sideways. The entire place goes.
Yeah, not
And I'm
really
just
what
gonna
I
be like,
would've-
who's ready to party?
what I would have called blended in, son.
Okay, this is great. So you see, and you can look at a handout for this. He is a rock gnome that looks like that.
Nice.
Who
Upstanding young
stands up
citizen.
on a table and goes, I fucking love you. He's spitting everywhere. He has like literally like it's completely white, one eye with the scar. Like the beard looks exactly like Max's, but full of shit. It looks like he has like maybe like a fresh meal in there. He has overalls that are hanging off to one side, boots that are untied, and he's just sitting there going, oh my God. And then like jumps up and like just like runs right to you guys, goes, let's go, shot for shot.
Is he wearing underwear, or are we seeing more than we bargained for?
Roll perception check.
Oh Lord,
He's definitely free balling.
that's a 17.
Yeah, probably. Well, okay, hold on. I'll roll to see how inappropriately torn up the knee his shorts
How
are.
damaged his
Okay, so they're pretty damaged. So like you don't see anything like any skin, but like you could tell like if he lifts his leg up right, it's coming right out.
Oh no.
Dancing on the edge. He's you can also pick up the smell of sulfur now that he is like in your presence, and he's looking at you just like barrel, and he's just like, let's go shot for shot.
Oh,
You're muted.
goodness.
Yeah,
I'm
Fury,
muted,
still
that's why you
muted.
can't hear me. Fierre's gonna be
Yeah.
like, yeah, let's go.
Oh my god.
And I'm
Oh,
just
he's
look
gonna
back at the
love you.
group
And he takes
and
your
just-
hand, and your hand is now covered in soot and gunpowder.
Perfect. I'm just gonna look back at the group and be like, find a place to sit, I'll come back.
Okay.
You guys, as they're walking to the front of the bar, you see another gnome, like basically where he stood up, poke his little head out, and you can all check your handouts for Speedy, Fletcher, aka Speedy. Pop is up. Hey, can you give me 1, 2, are you ready? And he just looks at us. That's my brother. Shut up. We're not gonna get him shit. We're gonna do shots right now. Come on, let's go. And you guys walk up to the bar, and the white tabaxi turns around and goes, Boomstick, how many have you had tonight? I've only had like 6. He's gonna buy a shot. So technically, it's like the free. You're buying the shots? He points at you, Fiera.
Fierre just nods, waiting to kind of see how this interaction plays out.
He's your problem when he starts going fucking nuts. And he goes, I know what he's having. And he pulls out 2 shot glasses, the tall ones, and he pours clear liquid up to the very brim, slides them up to you. Boomstick grabs it, like a quarter of it sloshes out of it because he is already clearly like fully in the bag. And he goes, to new friendships.
Clink.
Clink. And
Just
you
like-
throw it back. Constitution save to see if you get some buzz on.
Oh, this is gonna go well.
Oh, baby. Immediately you now have tinnitus as like your ears start ringing and you're like, oh no. And like your equilibrium starts like the first hoof is like shaky. And then the next one you're like, oh, okay. Oh, I am. Oh, and then it starts to really start to burn in your stomach. He's like, come on, me and my brother, you can sit with us. We'll just move the people that they were done eating. And everybody starts to part ways as Boomstick is moving through this area. Sorry, you guys not on Zawadi the map? Sorry, I'm looking at the stream. Oh, sorry, it's just Joe.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Anyways,
I just had it up for
sorry.
the picture.
No, it's fine. So Boomstick, you see what are you the rest of you doing while he's doing shots?
I
with
mean,
Boomstick?
picture you just brought your grandma to the rowdiest college bar.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm just kind of like sitting, like kind of like
There's
in
also
like shield.
there's also older folks that like, I mean, they're not well off like looking, but like they're also old and partying and like drinking these like little red drinks with salt around the rim.
I mean, this is probably how Oliver got lost.
Maybe.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You know what I'm gonna do? Because I do have something planned, but whenever we get to a new area, Clementine, I'm gonna have you roll a D100. And
Okay.
then on a 90 or above is when he'll kick.
When he'll kick it, like when he'll die.
When he'll kick in.
Oh,
When he'll appear, Actually, I'll just do it. I mean, you can do it or I can do it. Doesn't matter. But
no, I did that wrong. That's a
Oh.
28.
I was
So
gonna laugh so hard
no,
if it was like right now.
it would be-
99.
oh my god. Well, I mean, it was funny she did say it because I was like, man, it is really perfect for him to like just be like, yeah, I'm leaving, and then just like bounce to the party town. So, but seriously, now that he's not here, Clementine and Zilch and Sheila is probably just sitting there going, so what are we doing?
I mean,
It's like Fiera has made friends.
yeah, Fiera's having a good time. I suppose they deserve that.
Well,
I mean, we're here. We're here on our way somewhere else. I'm just down to like find somewhere to sleep and move
yeah.
on.
I'm gonna get some drinks.
Okay, yeah, that works too. I want to come back here and party. I'm just
absolutely. That would be sick.
so tired from being swallowed twice by a giant
that
frog
will
monster.
do
Let
it to
me.
you.
I'll get you something that'll like take that right out. And Sheila will like start like stomping to the bar. And you notice that the entire foundation of this place shakes with every step of hers because it was not made for her. But she'll disappear and go get a drink. The rest of you, or what are you doing? Joining Fiera, just getting your own seat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if he walks us over and like sits us down, I'll like wave to the group and like try and bring them over if they haven't already sat.
All right, I'll walk over to Fiera.
Yeah, I guess we'll go
Keep
over there.
on like the opposite side from this dude because I don't want to be like next to this dude.
You
but
don't
like,
want to
do
be
you really
next
want to be across from him? Because like he's doing a lot of spitting. So
I mean, I don't want to be next to him.
I mean that.
Oh, Fiera's like going right for in between him and Speedy. Like.
Oh yeah, they are fucking hoot as you guys sit down and Speedy's like, oh man, you forgot my drink, you stupid fucking, and he like slaps Boomstick upside the head, and you can tell he is like clearly like also in the bag too. And he goes, ah, shut up, I was getting shot with my friend. And they will basically straddle you, Fiera, at the little booth that they're sitting at. And Fudge goes, so as you guys new around here, clearly.
I was gonna
He's
say,
not from these parts.
Yeah,
yes,
so what
yes,
you doing?
You are.
What?
Wait, you're not? I thought you were from here.
I don't know what you're talking about. You guys got a
talking owl? That's fucking cool.
Why is that? Why is that so weird?
She's not from here? I thought she was from here. Why is she guiding us here if she's not from here?
Fiera just looks at Clementine and is like, Clementine, did you forget where you're from again?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Does she got the brain sickness?
Fiera just nods a little bit and then kind of
My grandpappy had that, and he like it was bad when he went. I'm sorry for your burden.
That's all right. That's what
sorry
we're here
for
for.
Our bird.
Right.
Did you say sorry for our bird?
Burden.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
but it is kind of a bird.
It works both ways, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so welcome to Ziwa. Hope you're here to party because that's all we fucking do. We that and my brother shoots fucking gators sometimes.
I'm gonna say this place is great. Why is it? We've been traveling. We're making our way north, and this place is so much more bumping than everywhere else we've been.
Why are you going north? Ain't nothing north but a bunch of folks who are just got kind of a stick up their ass and like they're so proud.
We were told, see the sights, go the places. We're just gonna try and do the whole continent. Get them hooves stretched, see what there is to see.
Well, shit. If you're trying to see something, hey, Boomstick, come here, Boomstick, come here. And they are going to try to have a whispered conversation right in front of your chest, Viera. It's like, hey, Boomstick, yeah, what do you want? So like, hey, if they're trying to see the sights, like, what if we took like my machine and we took it out on the water and like we showed them the sights for coin? And Boomstick just like takes the back of Speedy's head and like slams his forehead. He goes, "That's why you're the brains, and I'm the boom." And they like have this moment.
He's the brain.
and they let go of each other, and like Speedy looks at you and goes, "Hey, so I got a proposition for you guys."
Go on.
So you guys said you're trying to see sights, right? Mm-hmm. Well, ain't nobody knows sights like me and Boomstick right here.
I'm sure.
Oh,
I
it's
approve
it's
it.
it's fine. It's fine, son. I'm guiding them along the way.
Well, I bet you don't have a way to get there as fast as old Speedy here.
Go on.
Wait, you have a fast way to get.
Oh, I can get you to fucking Moho and like sorry, is it
But
Moho?
do you
Is
have
it
like
Moho and
like two
Moyo?
horses pulling
Moyo?
a cart that are best friends?
No, sorry, it's Moyo. But I can get you there in like a fucking day when it would take you like 2 or 3 to walk there. No problem.
You were trying. Well, wait before. Okay.
Yes.
If you're trying to go north, that's where you want to go.
Yes.
You're just
north.
like, yeah, let's do it. It sounds like fun.
We can go. If you can get us north faster.
Oh
then
yeah, I could, dude. We'll take my boat out on Lake Makuki, and it'll be a fucking hoot. We'll just hug the
I don't
coastline.
think this gentleman's in any condition to be boating right now.
No, we'll go in the morning. It's fine.
My hands are steady.
I'm not
as a table.
sure if he'll be in any condition to go boating in the morning.
You know the
Well,
best way to
ain't
solve that problem? Fear gets up, he's like, more drinks, and starts heading to the bar.
Hell,
Oh, my
I
goodness.
love it. Oh, we love this fucking boomstick. After like 10 minutes of conversation, flat on his face. Speedy, on the other hand, yeah, he's still cooking, but his eyes are like starting to wander both directions. So, but seriously, what brings you to the Green Basin, or what would I think it was? Wild Mother's Garden is the one I think is more poetic.
Interesting, it's called that. I don't think I've ever heard that. Wild Mother's
Oh
Garden.
yeah, well they kind of like he's gonna roll a history check to see if he remembers why it's called that. Guys, guess what? It's a -3. Natural 20.
Oh my.
Okay, so he's a drunk savant. I mean, or he's gonna sound like this is gonna sound like it's wrong, but it's completely right. And he goes, so yeah, like Eldath, she like brought the rains down on the rocks that then flowed down into the soil in the bowl, and then the bowl was then like the Wild Mother came in, was like, I'm gonna make shit grow here, and then like shit grew here, and then that's why it was like the Wild Mother's Garden.
Were these the rains in Africa?
No, it was Zawadi. Do you not know where we are?
She actually might not know where we are.
Yeah, sorry. I'm so sorry. That was the wrong thing to say. You're totally fine. Everything.
Oh, you don't need to yell, son.
I'm not. He absolutely is. All right. So, anyways, yeah, that's why it's called that.
So Zilch is about to try and have a completely sober conversation with this very drunk individual.
Go ahead.
It's just gonna be like, okay, so look, I had like a vision quest from Eldath, and she sent us here. And we're supposed. What? Who's Eldath? You literally just said who Eldath was.
Oh, right.
Okay, so yeah, we're trying to go northeast. Do you know where northeast is?
Yeah, that's like straight up the fucking lake.
Yeah, up the lake, and then we want to go up into the most northern territory in the Green Basin.
All right, why do you want to go all the way up there?
I don't know.
So you're telling me
you don't know why?
You're telling me that the god that brought the rains down to here told you to go all the way up north for no reason?
Not no reason.
Okay, what's the reason?
I don't know yet.
You know, man, he like slaps boomsticks, passed out head. Because man, this faith stuff is. Oh shit, he does that sometimes. He gets sleepy.
Yeah, I mean that's why they call it faith. You gotta have faith that you're gonna figure it out, right?
Well,
it's not just faith in your God; it's faith in yourself.
It sounds like you on some like you got some greater purpose, and I kind of want to help you.
I am
into the drugs.
I am burdened with glorious purpose.
Oh my god! Oh god, dude, you guys want some solid drugs? I got a guy you gotta meet.
Yes.
His name's Excalibur. He's fucking cool. He's the coolest cat like
his name is what? I'm sorry, Excalibur. Okay, yes, he does have the best drugs in this town, probably. If his name is fucking Lord. Excalibur,
he's a little weird, and he kind of acts like.
Oh, that's shocking to me.
But I'm telling you, he's got great shit. He's got powders, leaves.
My dude, he is not weirder than Brian. I am fucking down.
All right, cool. So you guys want to go see Excalibur? Oh, are we done here? You guys want more drinks first?
I think we can go right now.
Oh, can we drop off Boomstick?
Yeah.
I don't want to leave him here. Normally I carry him, but you guys seem like you could help.
I just look at Sheila.
Sheila just like looks over and picks up him by like his waist, and he's just, yeah, this could be easy.
While she's doing that, Zilch is just gonna take his drink and dump it onto the table and put it back on the table.
Well, why would you do? Let me.
Now the floor is gonna be all sticky.
Now the floor is gonna.
You didn't see that. I was doing it discreetly.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand. He has disadvantage on this perception check, which is again. Oh yeah, he didn't see shit. He got a 0.
2 minus 2.
He's bad at this. His intelligence is real high though.
Yeah, that was good. That was good drinks. Let's go.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's get drinks and we'll go see my boy Excalibur. I hope he's always fucking in. He never leaves that goddamn hut. All right, so you guys can shuffle off to the bar, get a few drinks to you and make your way out of the what was it called? Nice and Soggy, and turn left up, and let's see how good he's gonna do. Speedy is going to try and no, when was the last time? Well, he's drunk. Let's see if he can get a. Oh yeah, he's fine. So he like is swaying back and forth, side to side, and like he stops for a little bit, puts his hand on a post that has like a nice flag, and he just like rips off a piece of it for no fucking reason, and then wanders to another tree, and then looks up and goes, "Nah, this ain't the one." Walks, and then he takes you further into the city, and takes a left at this giant like roundabout that's circling like a berry bush that looks like it's been cut in this artistic way to resemble like a dove. And he takes you into like where the docks start to like dip into the water, maybe because they were supposed to, or maybe they're just in disrepair. But he takes you to like literally the quietest part of this city, and you can see that there's quite a large black tent that is canvassed across 3 trees. And he goes, "Yeah, no, this, guys, I'm telling you." And he's been saying this is the place like for the past 10 minutes. Like he's like, "No, this is definitely the place. No, this ain't the place. We gotta go over here. Nah, this ain't the, no, it's farther." And he just like, and you guys have finally gotten to like the last, well, this has got to be it, because
So this is the place.
This is the place, I'm telling you.
Okay.
All right. So it is a simple wooden ladder that he takes climbs up. You guys can, Sheila will shoulder Boomstick and look up and realize that she's not getting up that. Because, I mean, I guess I'll sit here and look after Drunky McDrunkface. And then she just puts him down, like face down, and just like, it's like, what? Give me something good.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, great. And she'll pull out something to snack on or drink. But you guys climb your way up into, he gets to the bottom hatch, and it's, doo, 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 doo. Hey, Excalibur! Hey, it's Speedy! Doo, doo, doo. Hey, Excalibur, you here? And then, like, before he hits it again, the latch rips open, and you can see this midnight black tabaxi with white eyeliner around his eyes and dreads that have been, like, basically pulled over to one side and wrapped in, like, some, maybe it's a live vine, you don't know. It's green and has, like, little flowers on it. And he bares his teeth and go, "Do not yell fucking annoying. Get in here. And he pulls in Fletcher by his collarbone, rips him up into the dwelling. You guys follow suit through the hatch, and you are welcomed to it's oddly cozy, but it is overtly macabre. So it is a necromancer's paradise. You look around, there are shelves that line this hut. Looks like they're hallways on either end that continue onto the side rooms, but this looks like it's the storefront that he has. In the middle table, it is full of skulls. There's jars that look like they're full of herbs that line one side. There are tons of little knickknacks that look like they could be like, there's a voodoo doll hanging from the ceiling. There's like all sorts of like
Oliver would have just
dead
loved this.
wood that looks like it has like other fungus growing on it. As you look around, there's a dead guy standing in the corner who's fully dressed in really nice clothes, and his hair is combed over to the side, but he is very, very much undead.
Undead or dead?
He's undead. Sorry.
Undead. Okay.
Sorry, I misspoke.
No. I'm just clarifying.
Yeah, you said one and then the other, and I was like,
I know. Sorry. He is undead because he's a necromancer. He also has 2 undead monkeys, a crow that looks like it was run over, and off his shoulder, as he comes over to his red like couch to sit down in front of a long coffee table, puts up his one foot. You can hear the jingle of these little wood beads that are on an anklet, and he goes, "So," and he's wearing this midnight black poncho that has gold designs that run along the edges of it, with a gold collar that comes down to a point. There's clearly a hood, but he has a spattering of gold jewelry all over his dreads, on his ears. He's got a single stud in his nose. The middle of his lip is pierced. I have a picture of him. Oh, sorry, he doesn't have the dreads in this picture, but he does have the chin that has a bunch of look like bone beads off the front. And he sits there and goes, "So what do I owe the pleasure?"
You must be Excalibur.
"And you look like an interesting fella. Please sit." And there are other purple felt chairs that are on the other side of this coffee table that are enough. Wait. Could you get another chair for my friends, please? And the undead, you hear as it's pulling another felt chair out from another corner and situates it so that the 3 of you can sit, and then looks at the both of you and then bows and then like walks back to where he was standing. Sorry if you're put off by Weiwei.
That's a neat trick.
Well, it was a shame I couldn't bring him back, but this was the best I could do.
I mean, did he work for you in a similar capacity?
My best friend, and it was a tragic mishap that was we were traveling along the North Roads trying to get here from the mountain pass, and he died. So I had to bring him back my way. And you can see a little undead sugar glider pop out from his poncho and nest on his shoulder, and he goes, and he just like rubs its cheek. "So why would a goat, a devil, and a bird be walking through my hatch?"
It's a great joke, isn't it?
It really is. It writes itself.
We have a Goliath downstairs too.
No shit.
Yeah. Oh, and a Gith. Wait, did we bring him with us?
Krill is with you. He's down there. I just keep forgetting about him. He's with...
I'm like asking in character if we brought him with us.
He's with Sheila.
Oh yeah, we got a Gith too.
Well, what is a Gith?
If like you don't know, you're probably better off.
Well, now I want to know.
mean, to be fair, it does seem like something he'd be
Hey,
into.
hey, Excalibur, I'm here, and we came here to buy drugs. Would you just And he is going to cast silence on Speedy, and you're just going to watch him just like,
Oh,
hey,
finally.
it's just, I'll let you talk when we're done talking. Anyways.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite. I do that all the time.
It's so useful.
It's so useful. I like you a lot. And honestly, I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. I have a pretty shitty track record with necromancers, but I like you a lot.
Well, we're not all bad. Mine's more of a curiosity turned into I'm just really good at it.
For science.
I mean,
cool shit.
I don't bring back or anybody that wouldn't want to. I mean, Wei and I had talked about this. He was a practitioner of the arts as well.
Yeah, no judgment. No judgment.
Yeah, he's fine with it, but no, we're not all bad.
That's cool, man.
So, your names are?
People think the same of my kind. I'm not all bad either. Anyway, I'm Zilch. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
And he takes your hand. It is oddly cold. Well, probably not oddly, knowing he's a necromancer now, but he shakes each one of your hands. So can I get you, I have tea, and I think I have some spirits or some liquor, if you'd like that.
We've had plenty already, or at least I have.
Yeah, I think, you know.
I was gonna say Fiera probably wants liquor, but if you're good, then that's cool.
I'm just gonna wait.
Can
you bring me the tea?
I actually did come here on the promise of drugs. This guy is, whatever, but I actually did come here because he said you would have drugs.
Well, I can absolutely provide. What are you looking for? Wait, bring the chest too.
What am I? I mean, what do you have? Like, what's?
Well,
I like to experiment with things.
Which way are you looking to go? Up, down, or out?
Wow.
I mean, when was the last time you took a nice bowel movement?
Zilch is gonna pull like a blunt from behind his ear and be like, "Here, smell this. Do you have anything better than this?"
He takes it between his paw and lights up his thumb, burns the tip of it. Don't worry, I'll replace it. You can do better. Where's that fucking tea? And Wei has brought over a tea set with a nice, it's like ceramic. It's been painted white and gold, but with 4 other teacups, and he pours himself a little bit of sugar.
Wait, did he just like burn it?
Oh yeah, he burned the entire thing down to nothing, and then threw it to the ground.
So it's gonna be like, that was Green Goddess. What?
I can do better than Green Goddess. Let me show you what the Wild Mother's blessing is like. And Wei finally brings over, it's a black chest, and he sets it down, and he puts his hand across. You guys can't see because it's obscured. It looks like he runs his hand along the front of it while like muttering some incantation, and you watch the top of it open up and completely flat, and with it a entire set of vials, things that look like they've been wrapped in parchment, mushrooms, powders in little bowls, hard pink, yellow, and white crystals, all that are just like stuck to this. And as he goes, oh no, wait, he taps the sides of it, and then those 2 things open up to another one that, and this one is full of clinking vials of liquid, and you just see a giant. Have you seen a pound of tingle grass before, Zilch?
Yeah.
In one place?
I've seen it growing.
Okay, all right. So he has like a solid brick of like, it is like purple in its coloration, and it looks like a little like sections have been like broken off of it. And he goes, for you. And he just takes his claws out, pulls out like a nice fat nug, and hands it to you. On a scale of 1 to better than Green Goddess, it is 5 times better. So when it hits your nose, you feel like you have already gotten high, and you can feel almost where this is like it pulls you deep down, and like you almost immediately feel yourself like dissolving into the surrounding area. And that's just the smell.
This shit is ethereal. Like,
yeah, I know.
I thought
the Wild Mother. I grew up myself.
Yeah, Wild Mother's got some good shit.
She does.
Why doesn't she show Eldath this shit?
Oh, I should have known. Yeah, Eldath probably has stuff like that. It's my own private blend.
Wow.
But you can have it. You can have
how many blunts worth would this be?
That's probably 2.
Okay.
What he gave you. So what are you looking for? These are downers, these are outers, and these are uppers. And they just points to like quickly to the 3 sections.
Zilch is gonna like look through his pouch at like any money that he has, and he's just gonna be like, lots of this, and I want to know about more of outers. Please tell me about the outers.
Okay, cool. So he's gonna introduce you to acid in liquid form. So it's LSD, really. So he pulls out this small little clear liquid vial, and you can see that dipping down into the liquid, there's like a toothpick or like size poker that's just dipping to the very bottom of the jar. And it could be corked, but he hands it to you and goes, that's an outer. And he will take out the topper, turn it, and then pull out. And you can see that right as he pulls it out, the little dripper, there's one droplet that comes to the very tip of it. He goes, that little drop?
Yeah, what word?
And he puts it on his tongue and then puts it back in the jar and goes, that's all you need. And that'll last you for about 8 hours.
Oh.
And when you do this, you should probably do this someplace safe, in a controlled environment with people that you vibe with. Not anybody who's gonna like come in and be like abrasive and kind of bring down like your energy, because this is going to expand you out.
So like if I'm going on like a solo flight around the continent, this would be a good thing.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, don't fly too close to Mount Anga. But yeah, like.
Is that the one on the north side?
That's the one in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that would be great. You're also going to experience a lot of heavy visualizations. So like the world is going to start to like break apart and fracture and then reassemble itself and then look like it's coming at you and then also disappearing. And you're going to feel like I'm telling you, it's.
So I should not take this on Metaposse.
What is Metaposse?
Another island where the terrain actually does that.
He's gonna do an insight check on you for no reason. He's just gonna go. Maybe were you eating shrooms? If you want shrooms, I have them over here.
I have these wild magic mushrooms that I've had for a long time. They probably are bad.
I mean, I would safely put them in like a tea, maybe. But if you want some replacements, I have that.
Yeah, fuck it. Oh wait, how much of a bill am I running up here?
Well, he will break off Wild Mother's blessing. He'll give you like a quarter, and it'll cost about $80. 80 gold.
Mother's blessing. So two blunts.
And a quarter will last you like months. It's a lot.
Okay.
Well, it depends on how, because you might start rolling fatter and fatter blunts because this is what is known as a tolerance breaker.
Okay, so 80 gold for that.
Yeah, so that's just the weed.
Okay.
If
How
you
about
want
for
the outer,
Yep.
then
I do.
we'll call it Moondrop because I like that.
That's a sick name.
So the Moondrop will run you this. I mean, I can do smaller dose like vials, but this entire one is going to run you like 150 gold.
Okay, so like, what's the smallest vial you can do? Because you said it only takes a drop.
Yeah, so he'll pull out. He's got like half size, so do 75, 80 again.
Okay. All right,
But
I'll take that.
I'll do 70 because you are really fucking interesting, and I want you to come back.
Hell yeah. And can I trade you these or these mushrooms for new mushrooms for like a little bit off? You could try in a tea, maybe. You just said to me that you could try it in a tea.
Here, and he's gonna take the mushrooms out of your hand and pick up like a good handful and just kind of weigh them out. Go, here you go. And he'll just give you a fair trade, and he will, over his cup, take whatever mushrooms you had and just like slam them together and start like grinding little bits of dust.
Careful. Okay.
What?
I'm sure you know what you're doing.
He looks at you and just eats all of the mushrooms off of his hands.
Those are wild magic mushrooms, but you knew that, right?
We'll find out.
Okay, cool. Word. Thank you.
Yeah, he had no idea, but you kind of insulted him by telling him he didn't know what he was doing, so he did something stupid. All right, so that was nice. 70 and 80 for that. Anything else?
No, I think I'm good, man. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I can't wait to try this shit. That was half of my money. Fuck.
I can't wait to get hit by whatever you just gave me.
I wish you the best with that, because that's been
so excited. Wait, we're gonna have the best time.
That's been sitting in my pouch for a long time. I hope it's okay.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Can I help you guys with anything else before this kicks in? I got like maybe an hour, I think.
I mean, is it? You said you were coming from the north path, from the passages in the north. Oh
yeah, we were because sometimes I do like to get up in the mountains and like travel a bit to like me and Weiwei's like favorite old place, but it's kind of overrun with Rockla now. So like we kind of just, that's why we're here.
I'm looking for them. That's actually why we're here.
Why are you looking for the Rockla?
Good question.
They look assuming for you, and then they kill you.
I'm assuming I'll find out when I get there.
Wait. What the fuck are you doing going headfirst into that abomination of an area? They are vicious. They are savage.
Yeah, no, I know. I went to a floating rock and took a bunch of drugs, and Eldath showed me them. So I think I'm supposed to do something. So you took a bunch of drugs, and the drugs told you to go fight and defeat the Rockla? No, Eldath showed me a vision of them. Okay.
Oh,
you are aware of the properties of drugs, right? And how they create vivid hallucinations. I for sure am. Okay. It seems like a bad idea to just do this because the Rockla are terrifying. They're going to destroy this whole basin, and I think I'm supposed to stop them. Well, I mean, everyone jokes about that, but they can't possibly. The Anukai are right, and the Ine, if the Rockla ever did anything, maybe the Ine would at least defend their own place. So just hide out. Wait, how do you know the Rockla are going to destroy this whole place.
Because
and don't go around saying that. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that to you, man. I had a vision that this was no longer the Green Basin, but a brown basin.
That's some premonition shit.
Right?
Huh.
I mean, I was on a floating rock. I mean, how...
Well, I mean,
you ever heard of the Sunstones?
I've been there.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
I mean, I haven't been like to the temples because like I kind of didn't want to burn in case that was the way that it worked. But
that's valid.
Yeah, no.
I didn't think about that.
All right, well, more power to you. You guys are crazy for doing this. If I could help you out, probably go to Moyo or Jiwa.
Moyo or Jiwa. Cool. Now, the last thing, he's still in a silent spell, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this idiot said he's going to take us up the lake to somewhere like real fast.
He did in his boat. Have you seen his boat?
I have not. Is that like legit, or are we like asking for trouble here?
It's a legit piece of shit, but it's fast. I'll give him that.
That's all I care about. All I care about is fast. I just want to.
Oh.
I just want to do it. I'm ready.
And he's gonna like look you guys up and down. He goes, "You guys are as crazy as you look, I guess. I love it." And he just takes another big like sip of tea, and his pupils are like fully dilated now.
We're gonna bounce before anything terrible happens from those mushrooms.
Oh, nothing. What do you mean terrible happens?
Wait,
are you
keep an eye on
am I
this
just gonna
young
throw
man.
up? Because that's what usually happens.
Are you familiar with? Of course you're familiar with wild magic.
Let's see if he is.
Oh no.
History. That's. Yeah, I'm aware of wild magic. It's
okay.
It's untamed, and the legend is I mean that it like is one of the oldest magics to exist.
Yeah, and real cool shit can happen, real weird shit can happen, real bad shit can happen. So it has been such a pleasure meeting you.
You say that like you're not going to see me again.
I said meeting you. I'll see you again. I'm sure I will. If I'm coming through here, I will absolutely see you again.
Please do look me up because it has been quite a pleasure to meet all of you.
And now that I know how to get here and I know which house it is, I don't need to ask anybody for directions.
You know where to find me. And he's going to take a little pinch of Wild Mother's Blessing and hand it to a still very silenced Speedy. And he just looks at it and goes, it looks like he's like saying something and maybe making a stink of it, but he just looks at it eventually and just defeated and puts it in one of his overall pockets. But all right, so that's you guys leaving?
Yes. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you. And can't wait to see you again. As the latch closes and you guys make your way down the ladder, you can see that Sheila is like talking to Krill, and Boomstick is still very much passed out.
Nice.
But Sheila's going, me, and Krill's going, me, you. And so it looks like Sheila is like
you Krill
is like kind of just like trying to teach Krill basic common. So he might have you and me. Go. But anyways,
that guy
so get down there, and she was like,
Sheila, that guy was fucking awesome.
Did you guys give me anything cool?
You gotta sure run into some interesting folk, don't you?
You want a hit of the sickest blunt I will ever have in my life?
Bitch, please give me that shit.
I still gotta roll it. He gave me like nugs, so.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's find a place to crash.
Yes.
And you guys can crash at my place.
I was hoping you'd say that, Speedy.
It's so good to fucking talk. Oh, good lord.
Speedy, have you met Clementine?
Yeah, she's the one who's got the brain thing.
Yeah, Clementine.
That is terribly rude and insensitive. You should have more respect for your elders.
What would you like me to say? What's most sensitive?
There is nothing wrong with my brain. My brain is perfectly fine.
Oh, okay. Yes, it is. Absolutely, it is. Your brain is solid as a bear trap.
Zilch has walked away at this point.
Yeah. Speedy will follow if your hoofs are gonna start knocking on the wood. All right. So where are we going to next? It's like really fucking late. You guys want to come see the shed? And I gotta show you the boats.
I mean, is that where we're sleeping tonight?
Oh my god, you guys want to sleep? Oh fuck yeah! Can somebody get Boomstick, please? Sheila picks him up, puts him on his shoulder again. So you guys follow Speedy to take another right, almost doubling back to where you came. But before you get to the other pier that takes you to where he is, he takes a left and walks down a very long, like kind of windy, not very well made dock, and it and the legs disappear from ground and into actual standing water, and you guys get to see their residence, which is a single dock that extends into like a very small pond, and in the middle of that pond there's a large square building, and not a single fucking other resident within 100 fucking feet of it. Parked on either side, it looks like there are wooden boats that are kind of square and angular, and there is a contraption that has a large 4-bladed device on the back of it that may or may not be an airboat. So you guys,
please let these be airboats.
You guys, it's airboats. So you guys start walking on the deck or the dock, and Sheila's steps are sinking them down to the point of where like everyone's getting wet at this point. Speedy doesn't even fucking care because he's like he's like getting to be like drunk tired. So he's like, all right, so welcome to the fucking crib. We got we got red velvet on the left, and he points to the boat, and he goes, and then we got silver bullet on the other side. And they look like they are like hobbled together. The door to this hut is slightly tilted and partially ajar. As they get to it, Speedy just kicks the door wide open. It looks like there's a bunk bed on the back right corner of this building. It looks like there's a workshop that's been built all along the left-hand side of it with a door that extends to the dock where the boats are. In the middle of it, it looks like there's like a multi-purpose table that acts as like a dining room table, a spare table to like make parts on. The workshop is divided up into 2 parts. It's the engine section, which is Speedy's, and then it's the gunsmith shop, which is Boomstick. There are tons of blown out barrels, blown out engine blocks, spare cylinders, tons of tools that are thrown around everywhere. It looks like the compound's garage on a bad day. But for our viewers, that means it's just littered with shit. But as you guys walk in, Speedy's just so proud and goes, "Say, welcome to the crib. Be careful. Don't knock anything over there that Boomstick might be doing, because it is known to explode sometimes. But yeah, y'all welcome to crash here. I'm gonna do that like in 2 seconds after I get a little nightcap." And he like goes over to the small box and pulls out like just barely, there's nothing left in it, bottle. And he just throws it back, swishes it around. All right, cool. See you guys in the morning for the trip, all right? We're totally gonna do this. We're gonna go lake. It's gonna be fucking.
Is this building gnome size?
It is, yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Nice.
The ceilings are maybe 5 feet high at the
Oh,
So
back.
this is
Sheila.
not a place for Sheila.
Sheila's just standing outside going, fuck this. And then you guys just feel the steps of a very pissed off, angry Sheila walking off of the dock to go find her own fucking resident. So as that happens, Speedy passes out and Boomstick was left outside. She didn't even put him in the building. What are you guys doing?
Fiera will weakly go outside and attempt to drag Boomstick to his bed. Like very much like across the ground type, like.
Yeah, it's. I mean, he could wait, but he is a.
Does it look like
a
it's gonna
gnome.
rain? Like, would he be fine if we left him outside?
It's alright. And Sheila's just like.
It looks pretty cloudy.
I mean, he could use a bath, so if it does rain.
If he can, he gets him into his bed.
Okay, just roll a strength check.
Go
Athletics, if you want.
I'll help. I'll help Fiera with that.
Okay.
Do you want to also roll?
Wait, you don't want to drop him and give him another concussion?
I can roll a strength.
He said athletics
Okay.
or strength. If that's strength, just take 3 off.
That's fine. Fiera's was easy enough. Zilch, you're like going to help, and Fiera just kind of like throws him over his shoulder and into the bed, and you hear his head kind of like clunk up against the headboard for a little bit, and then he's fine. He'll wake up in the morning.
Perfect.
All right, so the rest of you, what are you doing?
What does the roof on this place look like?
It's a mixture of like wood, straw, some mud was used to fill in a few holes at one point, but it's pretty leaky.
All right, I'm gonna sleep in one of the boats.
Okay, all right. What was it? Red Velvet and Silver Bullet. I'm gonna write this down.
Red Velvet sounds the most appealing.
All right. Smells like pure fucking alcohol everywhere on this fucking thing. There are tons of partially filled moonshine containers that have been packed into the back, which this thing may or may not run on. But you can push a bunch of bottles off of like, into one side and like cozy up into something that's comfortable.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Fiera's gonna attempt to try and find Sheila.
All right. Sheila has walked like a good while back into where like it was actually populated with tents, and it's just kind of posted up where like a tree has emerged. Like they built a fence around like this big tree, and there's like a few circular huts around it. But she looks like she's just like arms up, great sword like right next to her with a great axe. Her legs are just kind of crossed, and her eyes are closed.
All right, I'll just curl up next to her.
She notices you're there and just puts one arm down over you and snuggles you in close.
Yeah, I just don't want her to be by herself.
Krill's like as you guys are all leaving, Krill's just like looks at the bed and just like no, and then like turns and just nopes right, and he'll follow you and he'll sleep with you guys and Sheila. Yeah. Clementine, what are you doing?
I think just anywhere that's like vaguely, I guess, on one of the boats.
Okay.
That's at least like sheltered and.
This one's taken. Use the other one.
But you don't want to be all by.
I do actually.
It's a big boat.
Not that big.
Oh well, I don't know.
I mean, gnomes use them, so it's like enough. It's enough for like a gnome to sit in the pilot's seat, and then 2 people to sit upright on a bench.
Oh, okay. So is the other boat completely unoccupied?
Completely unoccupied.
Oh well, then I guess I'll go for the other one. Fine. But I'm going to mentally note that Zilch is a rude young man.
That's fine.
Zilch is not going to wear his silence headphones tonight.
Okay, perfect. So as we all
That's
bed
unfortunate because
down-
Clementine snores very loudly.
Oh, lovely. So with that,
I-
it's 7:35. So I think it's a good time to take a break. We'll get our long rest in, and then we'll pick up with the next day.
Perfect.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for staying tuned with us. We're gonna pick right back up with some. We were just getting our long rest, or so my party thinks. Because
Should I not hit the button?
Yeah, I already hit the button.
I should not have hit the button.
Okay, you
Made
should
it
have
seem like it
mentioned
was a
once
done
we went
deal.
on break.
No, this is all the surprise, baby.
Alright, I guess I won't.
Let me try and
Halfway
remember
through.
what spells I used.
Yeah, right.
Well, sorry, I should have told you, but I didn't because I wanted to be surprising. So, anyways, while they're figuring that out, as you guys are bedding down for the evening, you realize that the liveliness of this city is infamous, or it goes on for quite a while. Like we're talking 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. It's like these guys don't fucking shut up. And then finally, the last person, like the last loot is strummed, like the last person passes out, and it's finally like you can hear crickets,
Get out of my cookies.
cats
That's what
that
she
are
said.
misbehaving.
Cats that are
you-
getting into cookies.
You
Like,
can hear nature start to finally come into your your ears. And Zilch and Clementine, you in particularly, you're kind of drifting off. It's kind of nice being on the water. Both of you hear the sound of large leather wings
that is.
flying, maybe like directly overhead. Maybe it was nothing. 2 minutes go by.
My feathers get a little ruffly.
You hear it again.
Zelch's eyes just wide open.
Zilch, as your eyes open, you start to look around just for the source of the noise, and you watch almost appear out of nowhere, but you can tell it flew in from a direction. This giant black, not giant, this large black leathery body with these large bat-like wings, long horns. The visage of a night gaunt comes into view. If you can pull that back up again. As its long claws
unsettling. This cat's gonna die.
are starting to like
I love my pets.
are like combing through the hay roof as it crawls over the top and it looks into the building. Its voice is almost like a little croak and a click, like
that
sort of combination. And it looks into the hut for a second, and its head turns to where the other buildings are, and you just watch it take off. And then it lands onto another building. And that was the direction that you watched Sheila and the gang walk. And now you guys will be brought onto the map.
Can I cast sending to give Fear a warning that there's a creature coming their way?
Yes, you may. I gotta find Sheila really quick. So this is the large tree that I was talking about. Sheila's posted up like right here. I don't know what to do for Krill, so we're just gonna do Milquetoast Human from Hero Forge. We're not sponsored, but we should be for no reason. And then Fiera, can you put yourself on the board?
Yep.
So I didn't have time to do the whole like find an actual night gaunt picture, but Zilch, you hold on. I don't have all the objects. this thing flew over here. The dock to where Boomstick and Speedies are is the comes from over here. So they just
Okay.
walked
The
straight
left
up
side.
that dock and then hit that tree and stopped. So you're about 100 feet away from this point.
Okay.
But this night gaunt is on top of this building, and it looks like it's coming, like, crawling around the top of it to find a window, and you watch it look inside, and it looks like it is going to fly over to this building, and it looks like it's looking for something in particular. But do you guys want to do anything while, like, because you have some time between, like, him flying from Boomstick's hut to the first hut, and then from the first hut to the second hut. Did you want to do anything besides warn? Did you said Sheila?
Fiera.
Okay, Fiera. So Fiera, you are in the arms of Sheila.
Fiera wakes up and is just like, I guess, what do you send, Clementine?
I'm just, hey, son, we just saw a real suspicious looking critter coming y'all's way.
Fiera just is like, half asleep, is like, thank you, and like probably looks up and sees it. It's just like, ugh! And just like does the thing where
Now he's like wide awake.
yeah,
It's
probably
dim light all over the place because nobody puts the torches out. So yeah, Fiera, you can see it's not as clear as if you were close, but you can see like this silhouette of this creature.
Perfect. So I'll do the like hand over the mouth and then like wake Sheila up and just be like.
She instinctively grabs for the hilt of her greatsword.
I'll just put like thumbs up and point, and then I'll like roll over to. Oh my god, I need to just write down his
Krill.
name. Krill. I'm gonna write
Krill.
it down right now.
Like the fish.
Well, I usually have my notes going, but I don't have it for this game.
Are we doing? She goes, are we doing this?
I don't know. And I do the same thing to Krill and just point at it, and then just kind of like.
This here, right here, is this like a hot tub?
It's a bowl of water.
Oh, okay.
Like
I have a DM.
Hot tub.
It's a bird bath.
DM question.
Yes.
A night gaunt, is that like an abyssal or infernal being?
Roll a history check.
Okay.
Wow.
22.
Yeah, it's a fiend.
Okay, cool.
When it left, you picked up the smell of sulfur in its wake.
Okay, so Zilch would definitely know what it was.
Unmistakable.
Okay, so not realizing that Clementine already cast Sending, Zilch is also going to cast Sending to Sheila.
Okay.
And be like, Sheila, wake up. Sheila, wake up. Sheila, wake up. Night gaunt. Night gaunt.
I'm already up. Are we going to kill it?
I can't respond, can I?
No. Unless you cast it again.
Which I can't.
All right. So while you guys are having this conversation, it's going to move over to this building. Look over the corner. And then you watch its body crawl through the top of the window, and its wings fold in, almost disappearing along its backside, and its tail whips out of view.
Very unsettling.
Fiera's gonna try and sneak over to that and see if he can look inside the building.
Okay.
Zilch is gonna dash over to Sheila.
Okay. So I will give you the dash. Fiera, you can move yourself your full movement. Don't go by the squares because it's way different. It's just the map that because I didn't make this one. Surprise. So I just found one.
Okay.
So it's,
Going
the dash you can get to the door of this hut.
Oh,
close enough that I'm on this map.
There you go. That's the Clementine we know and love. That's her inner, like, self coming in.
I mean yeah, it's the only that's what I have for an icon that isn't Katja or Zess. So
Fiera, as you dash up, are you being stealthy about it?
I am trying to
Okay,
be
roll stealth check.
as sneaky as I can.
Come on, sneak.
It's funny, I'm like halfway between leveling because I thought I was gonna be. So I don't have any
Sorry.
of my spells mocked off, but I have so.
Ah,
Bang.
I will remember for next time.
It's okay.
The surprise is only good for a little bit. Anyways, 14. Let's see. Passive perception. Yeah, it doesn't notice that you're there. It's laser focused on what it's coming for. And you can see that in this building it's a very small hut. It's like a residential dwelling. There is like, a few odds and ends on one corner. There's a place like a table where they were like do their cooking and everything. There is a full-size bed with a full human male sleeping in the one. And then there's a smaller bed with a child. And you can see that the night gaunt has its hands and it snatches up the child, and you hear this blaring screaming as it immediately tries to just fly away with the child in tow out of the window.
Oh.
Do I have a chance to do anything?
Yes, you do. I'll say that we should roll initiative because this is the start of what you guys are probably going to start doing.
Okay.
I'll say that Sheila probably would have, if saw Fiera moving, she would want to get like here in case. I'll have a roll a stealth check too. Ooh, girl, 3. Yeah. Oh, well, luckily she got high enough. Nice. Oh, sorry, Zilch. There you go. There, you're good. Sheila got a 19 for her. And then the night got in a. What is he? Sheila, you're gonna go over here for this. And he got a +2. So. All right, and then Krill, you got a 14, but I doubt you're gonna do anything. I just don't want to forget about you. All right, guys. So, Fiera, this is your surprise round before initiative starts. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna look at the night gaunt and just cast polymorph on it and try to turn it into a pigeon.
Okay,
Nice.
Like a tiny pigeon.
that's fine. Hold on.
So a normal pigeon, not a New York City pigeon.
Not a New York City pigeon.
It has advantage on the throw. That's all he gets. So wisdom save.
From the good feathers.
+2. 17.
Fuck.
Just makes it.
Ugh.
Fuck. That's not great. All right, cool. So with that, it's Sheila's turn. It sounds like shit's going down. Fuck. Sheila would run over here to the door. Okay, you were looking through the window. There's the door. Looks through the door, sees the night gaunt. Are we going to like shit, fuck it. She's just gonna run and attack it. 2 attacks. Well, rage, obviously. And then her 2 attacks. Reckless.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're gonna be reckless.
That kind of went without saying, I felt like, but it kind of feels good. Okay, so both hit against the creature, and unfortunately, he doesn't have a +1 greatsword yet. Because he refuses to use the fucking axe we gave him. But because it's math. So all right, he uses his 2. All right, so that added. I gotta add the damage, so it's +4 on top of that, correct? Because it's +2 while raging. So 31 points of damage. No, that's the girl. All right, so that's Sheila's turn. Krill's turn. He is going to walk this way and try to hide behind this tree and get a better view of what's going on because he's useless right now. Clementine, you cannot see into that building, unfortunately.
So I don't.
No,
I don't
you
know
were
what
blind.
he's doing. Okay, well, I'm going to scoot my furry little butt up further here. And can't really do a whole heck of a lot if I can't see him. But I will use my bardic inspiration. So like Zilch is standing there, he just like all of a sudden, like he's just wearing a really nice scarf. He doesn't really know where it came from, but like he just has a nice scarf now. And that's gonna just inspire him to do better.
The College of Crochet.
That's what she is. All right. So, is that it?
Yeah, not a whole heck of a lot at this point.
Is that a D8?
That is yes.
Nice.
All right. It's the demon's turn. Okay. It's going to look at Sheila and force her to make a charisma save as its eyes brighten and its jaw detaches, showing this just endless rows of jagged, razor-sharp teeth. And it is going to use soul-stealing gaze on Sheila, which is a 16. Charisma. It's the first one. Sorry. I have it open twice, and that's why it's double rolling. So she got 10, so she fails. So she takes, it's kind of annoying. So she takes 15. Oh no, it's not any kind of damage. Her hit points are her maximum hit points are just reduced to or reduced by 15. So she is now at as its eyes, it lets out this terrible shriek, and the eyes almost like burn through your retina, Fiera, because you're looking, and you can see that she was trying to shield herself, but like her muscles almost like get small, like smaller quickly, that it's noticeable to you. And then it's going to use its, so that was its soul stealing gaze, and then 2 attacks. It's going to attack the little girl because it's trying to devour her soul. So it's going to make a bite attack at the girl. Yep. So the girl is screaming bloody murder, and all of a sudden you watch this thing just sink its mouth into this thing in girl's neck, and you hear it go dead silent. And then as it turns its head a little bit, you can see that it's drinking out from its neck, and then the husk of the child is there, and then it just drops the husk, and then it's gonna try and fly away. So Sheila's going to get opportunity attack. God, too bad she didn't take Sentinel. Natural 20. Hey. So brutal critical. So she gets 5d6 plus 5. Ooh, oof. No, that's still pretty good. 20 damage. Knocks this thing down to still very much okay. And it has 60 feet of flying movement. So it goes from here to out, like straight out the window. We'll go here. Zilch, you can, it's obscured, but you can roll a perception check to try and see if you can see which direction it's headed.
Okay. 24.
Yeah, you can absolutely see that the black leathery wings and the tails are breaking branches as they're headed off in like the direction that you can see. So Zilch, it's your turn. Oh no, sorry, Fiera. Sorry, I almost skipped you.
Fiera's gonna look at the little girl and be like, I hope this works, and just kind of be like, you can make it. And I'm gonna try and cast Healing Word. Probably doesn't do anything. And then after I do that, I'm just gonna like bolt back out the door and look towards this creature. And do I have anything?
Hold on. Sorry. I'm.
Break AJ. Is AJ glitching?
No, at 5 feet. Or at least. Okay, so it takes him longer to devour this soul than in one bite. So he took the girl with him.
Oh.
So no, we won't retcon that. I will retcon that he didn't move.
Okay.
Because that's the whole reason he's doing it. So like there's no way he's gonna leave without the girl. So we're just gonna dial it back a little bit so he's still right there.
So he does a whole bunch of damage to this girl. She goes limp.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's just standing there like, okay. All right.
Yeah,
so
he has the body in his hand and he's looking for the door.
I instead am going to look at him and go.
Sorry, guys. Should have read, but I never did.
Hey, what do stylish frogs wear? Jumpsuits. And I'm gonna cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Okay, what is that?
So do you just have like a bunch of frog jokes bookmarked?
Oh, there's still like I'm trying to get through the rest of them from the last session. So
18. It saves. Not funny.
Oddly enough, there's not like a list of top 10 Night Gaunt jokes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Damn it, BuzzFeed, get on that.
Okay. Fiera. Is that it? Still have movement.
So that was my action. I have movement and bonus action. Bonus action, I'm gonna look at. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna try and run up to this thing and try and like. I'm just gonna get in its way. It's so like.
Okay. You wanna try and just like blockade the exit?
I can't. Yeah, I don't know where the door is.
Okay, it's over here. Yeah. So you can make your way into there. You can try and get like over here, close to him.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I just want to get close to it. I can't do anything else though. So.
All right, cool. So that brings us to Zilch. You did not see the creature move, but you did hear the shrieking stop immediately.
Okay. Cool. First, I'm gonna fly over Krill, and just without even saying anything, I'm gonna drop my quarterstaff
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna arc around.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm gonna arc around and end up right at this window. And I'm using a key point for a step of the wind to dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to basically fly over the edge, grab like the roof, and then swing in with both of my hooves.
Dope.
And just be like, no, you don't.
Yeah, because his wings are like already half out the window. He's trying to like get it good so he can have leverage. But you just put both hooves right where it connects to his shoulder blades, and push him further into the building.
Yeah, I want to do like a sick like flip over the edge and then just like swing into the window with both my.
Sheila watches this thing's head like almost like crack backwards from the force.
That's a 23.
Yes.
Actually, it would be with advantage, right?
Yes, because it's flanking.
Here's still for the first
you're
one.
You're using your your unarmed attacks do magical, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So then you're fine.
All right, first one's a 23, second one's a crit.
Nice. Good for you. You have to beat an 18 on this girl or guy. Like they don't have a gender. They.
So let's do 2 plus 10. And I'm not going to do a hand of harm because I don't know if that's even going to hurt him. So that's 17 magical bludgeoning.
Cool. Oh. All right. Still very much kicking. Nice. Anything else? Did you want to try?
I did my donkey kick and I used my bonus action. So.
Okay, cool. Sheila's turn. All right, baby. She is gonna swing recklessly. Well, not recklessly anymore. She doesn't have to. So 26, 22, both hit. So that's a total of 25 plus 9, so 29 points. Let's do fucking math here because I don't care to because I'm off work. Right. Oh no, sorry, that's halved. So bring it back. So all right, cool. That's all well and good. That means Sheila's turn, bonus action. What does she have again? She just has reactions, so okay. Krill with the quarterstaff kind of gives it a good feel, and filled with an odd sense of purpose is like, all right, cool. And is gonna move. Yeah, he'll dash up to get right in the doorway to assess the idea. And it looks like he's got some sort of a stance, but he's got this doorway covered because that's all he can really do. So Clementine, you're up.
So I had what I was going to do in my head, and then I lost track.
I lost it.
I lost it. It's almost like Sam have the brain sickness.
You got that brain sickness.
Got that brain sickness. We are not mocking dementia or Alzheimer's or mental illness.
It's literally it's getting close. It's a stone.
Okay, cool.
So I am going to fly my way over here to this little tree because my flying speed is much more than my walking speed.
Oh yeah,
I'm a small bird, and going to. Am I close enough to it now? From here, I assume I can see it now, right?
Yeah, through the window you can.
Okay. Well, then he's going to get some good old fashioned vicious mockery. And I'm going to call him
I don't know why I forgot that you insult these things to death.
a cow-handed wiffle waffle.
What? Charisma. 6.
Oh man, his feelings are hurt.
Oh man, dude, damn.
By a whole
Damn,
3
bro.
hurt feeling damage.
Dude, that was low. Oh, ooh. All right, cool.
That is a thick burn.
All right, cool. This thing's fucking surrounded, and it's turn. All right, so first things first. Sheila's kind of actually shit. He's gonna look around. Zilch, you're kind of blocking the exit, so he is going to turn around with the child still in his left hand. And can you make a charisma save, DC 16?
I'm gonna try.
Yes.
Can I add my inspiration to that?
Yes, you can. Come on, let's see it.
8.
Holy shit, you lucky bastard. I was gonna reduce your fucking maximum hit points.
Thank you, Clementine.
Yeah, thank you, fucking Clementine. All right.
Does my scarf
It
go
was
away?
a really nice scarf.
Does my scarf go away?
No, I think he still has a scarf. It just isn't magical anymore. Like you're like you still have it. You just don't like.
They dissolve away, but okay, I got you. Cool.
Yeah, you're like.
You know what? What if the scarf like came up and like blocked my eyes while he was trying to do it?
Oh, and then like dissolves. Who knows? All right. Either way, he doesn't
work on that part.
He doesn't get to do his soul stealing gaze, but he is going to make a bite and a claw attack. So both of these are plus 11. Wow, that's plus 11. That's better. All right, so the claws miss, but the bite, he comes in and gets right on your neck. You're gonna take 4d12 plus 6. So you take 44 points of piercing damage. And I believe it has to make an action to try and shove out of you, like through you. Joe, can you correct me? What's the shove mechanic? I can never remember because no one ever uses it.
You can, I mean, if you want to just move another creature, you can shove as an attack. Like.
Yeah, but he already used his attack, so he can't technically do that, right?
So he couldn't move you out. Yeah.
I think so.
Moving through an opponent's space, I don't. It's getting technical. I don't remember.
All right, whatever. It's just gonna fly. It's just gonna try and fly upwards, and it's gonna like hit the top of this like 15-foot high ceiling. No, it's closer to 10 probably, but it's 10 feet off the air. Still got the girl, and that's all it's gonna do. Still within melee of everybody. Fiera.
Fiera, realizing his magic's not quite doing what he wants it to do, is going to instead cast Bigsby's Hand.
Bigby's hand.
And is going to attempt to use a grasping hand on this creature. So.
Oh, you can grab it. Nice.
As long as it's huge or smaller, which I assume it's less than huge.
It is. It actually is a medium feat.
Oh, so if it's medium or smaller, I have advantage.
Oh, there you go. Good for you.
So
the wings make it look like it's bigger than it is.
That's fair. So it is
an eggshell and a snakeskin glove. What? Okay.
Are those the? Oh
the
yeah.
Ingredients. Okay, hi Wizards of the Coast.
You know what I thought about the other day? When they're making new Pokemon, this is like a side note. Do they just like get high and go to a zoo?
Probably. Or high just watch National Geographic.
Yeah, right.
So you make an attack roll, so you definitely hit with.
It's a opposed grapple check, so.
Oh, okay. So then I get to.
It's a 25. You have to beat with your strength or your athletics or acrobatics.
All right. So.
Yeah, I don't think this Night Gaunt really did a lot of sports when he was in
natural
in Night Gaunt school.
Fucking 1, and it had 11. Son of a bitch.
So it is grappled, and then
Yeah,
Uh,
this spectral hand just wraps and crunches the wings in on itself.
and then while it's grappled as a bone, I'm gonna use my bonus action to attempt to crush it.
Ooh, crush me, baby. Okay, so
So
just
it's
3.
it's 3 plus my spellcasting ability modifier, so 3 plus 5.
Okay.
8.
So nice. Still up, but you and it lets out like a
Yeah, and it is grappled, so its speed is 0.
nice.
And that's my turn.
That's cool. Zilch, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna punch it.
All right, it's probably a good idea. You have
Said
advantage.
that like so like matter of factly.
Like I think I'm just gonna punch it. Yeah,
21.
that like hits. That one too.
21. 26.
That also.
28.
Again.
That is some high quality punching.
Yeah, this is Frog Hemoth punching again.
So that's 35 magical bludgeoning, and I'm going to use a key point to try and stun it.
Okay, so that means it's down to
DC 17 con save.
well, I only have a +5 to that. So 16.
So he's stunned.
Crack. The horns dig into the side of the wood, and as it like pulls itself like out of the way, the Bigsby's hand just pinches right along the neck, and then you just whack it right again, and then you watch its head go as it's just like completely stunned, just doesn't know what to do. It's also grappled. It's not having a good day. Good job, Zilch. And it's looking a little worse for wear after those like couple hits. Sheila baby is going to make her 2 attacks with advantage. So 19, 28, both hit. So 22 plus 4, so 26. No, I think that's right, whatever. And that is it for the big girl. Krill. Dude, get in on it, guy. He's like feeling fucking, let's do it. And he's gonna run up and use his quarterstaff, which he has, I believe, like, hold on, I have it written down. I'm just gonna say it's a +2 because let's give him 2 decks. 19, nice. It's not the magical quarterstaff, is it?
It is not, but he would have advantage because he's stunned.
Right. Oh, nice. Come on, baby, crit. No. All right, so he's gonna take 5 more points of damage. So he's helping. Cool. So now that Krill's on it, Clementine, what are you doing over in that tree?
Okay. So out of my little bag, I'm going to pull. I have a like a cooking pot, and
Okay.
hold on, where's the so I am going to. I still have it. I get an idea in my head, and then I do it. So I'm going to use
because you got distracted by the fact that it was a pot.
We do love pots around here. I'm going to cast animating or use animating performance. So now the cooking pot is alive-ish,
Oh
I
God.
guess.
This is the wood grain phoenix. But
And it is
Except a cooking pot.
except it's a cooking pot.
Yep. And how close are we now? Hold on. Well, I'm gonna need to. My pot and I are gonna need to come a little bit closer here. will fly over to this way. And then I'm just gonna let it loose. And it's just gonna fly at the Night Gaunt for it's 1d10 plus my proficiency. So 9 force damage. Oh, I have to.
You got a hit.
Duh. See, you're. I don't like when whatchamacallit does not give me a nice shortcut to do that. It's a 16.
It does not hit.
Wow. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, it's an 18. No, you have an advantage too.
Yeah, it would be advantage.
Oh,
because he's grappled and stunned.
And stunned.
And
I'm sorry, this is just so ridiculous.
Okay, is Aaron playing your game? Okay, prepare to not be able to do what you want to do.
But that's a 12, so still no.
So you still have you're
luck for the pot.
Misses.
Yeah, so now there's just like this like flying pot.
I feel like we all collectively just see this flying pot and we're all just like, what?
Yeah, cool. So since he's stunned, he still holds on to the girl.
There's a flying
he
pot.
can't do anything. So Fira.
Okay, so as as bonus action, I'm just gonna continue to crush him. I don't think I have to do anything.
Man, I hope you like. I mean, he's getting close. He's not. He's definitely bloodied at this percentage.
It's 2d6 plus. Here, I'll do it this way. 2, 5, 10 damage for the crushing.
Okay.
And then,
still magical though. So
as my action, I will look at him and be like, "You stupid thing! I think you're stupid." And I'm gonna
you're really
mockery
gonna need to work on that.
Okay.
It's a DC 17 wisdom save.
You can do better than stupid, son.
17. Just save. Your jokes are not landing tonight, buddy.
You stupid thing. I think you're stupid.
Just stick to the hand thing.
Well,
You're a hand guy.
Apparently.
You're a hand model. All right. That's it?
Yep, that's it.
Cool. Zilch.
So hearing this, Zilch is just gonna start laughing and he's gonna continue punching. And as he's punching, he's just gonna be like, "You stupid thing! I think you're stupid."
All right. So
does it work better for Zilch?
20, 24, 25, 21. 4d6s plus 20. So 37 magical bludgeoning damage.
I would ask you, like, if you want to change, but I think you already told us how you wanted to do this.
Yeah, that's it. You stupid thing! I think you're stupid!
Crack! With the last punch, its neck just snaps to the side and its arms go limp. The girl's body is released.
Can I try to rip his head off, like grab his horn and try and rip his head off?
Oh yeah, absolutely. How much damage did you do?
You
did double what he had left. So I'll allow you to just like and then take it and then just like kind of suplex it down and then it'll just rip right at like the bottom of the neck and you'll just like fall onto the ground.
I just want to grab it by the horn. Like, and just
cool.
have his head rip off and then just throw it out the window. And I'll look at Fiera and I'll be like, that was a vicious mockery.
It was good. I like that.
Yeah, see, he said it with feeling.
Hey, some of us do the talking, some of us do the fighting, all right? We can't all do everything.
You guys see the little girl cough up some blood?
I was saying,
shit.
Whenever I get a chance, I'll immediately cast Healing Word.
Okay.
At
you go down.
Because I'm almost out of first level spells.
The man that was in there has been pressed up against the wall, like just in shock.
Oh, so the dad was just like, oh, fuck this. I'm going to sit here by this wall, do fucking
what's
nothing.
he going to do? You look at this, this guy, he's like a half elf. Not a wood elf, a half elf.
We're going to let these strangers save my daughter. Hope Child Protective Services doesn't get called on me.
So he runs up and he like throws himself over his daughter, bawling his eyes out, just like Abigail, oh Abigail, thank God. And he's clutching her like to his chest, and he's like looking with this like these wells in his eyes, just like thank you and he's like grasping at your pants, Zilch, just like thank you so much. And he's like clearly just like completely broken, but happy to have his daughter back, and
he's
getting himself all together.
You're welcome, man. I just,
it's one of those night gaunts.
I'm sorry.
He like
one of
takes his daughter.
Yeah,
he takes his daughter, and he walks her out of that like the building, and he's like got her up with his hand underneath her, and he's like one of those things will probably, it's not the first time they've hit. People started disappearing months ago, and then one person, they thought they saw wings, but no one's confirmed, and then he like looks in the building again. I can't thank you enough again. It's seriously,
Can you do me a favor, my dude?
What? Anything?
Can you not send people out looking for creatures with big bat-like wings?
We don't.
Okay, yeah, just like
we won't.
Oh, I see where he's coming from.
I just don't want to be mistaken for something I'm not.
No. Everybody's gonna know about. What's your guys' name? Are you like a group or something?
I think they said they called themselves the Pussy Boys.
We did not. We never said that. We literally never.
Oh, that's what your friend back there had.
Nope. That is not what she said.
No, she
definitely did not say that in the ears of Clementine. I'm Fiera. This is Zilch.
Clementine's an owl. Clementine doesn't have ears. Birds don't have ears.
They have ear holes.
This is Sheila. This is Krill. Don't talk to him. He won't understand you.
Okay. Thank you.
I mean, he's learning.
Speaking of which, and then Zilch is going to open his hand, like he's going to reach his hand out towards Krill.
Oh, Krill will hand you over the quarterstaff.
Thank you.
Me.
You.
Me.
Yeah. You.
Good.
That's what the conversations are going to consist of now.
Good.
Good.
You good.
Me good. Me good. You good. You good.
Yes.
Yes. Yes and good. Your yes good.
Yes. Good. Yes. You good.
Yes. Me good. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. He literally thinks that like it's part of the.
I don't know if he actually really knows what any of that means, but he knows the sounds.
Me.
Yeah. Yes, son. Yes.
Him. Yeah. We have to figure out a sign language.
This is great. All right. So this guy Brett will thank you. He'll put his daughter down, like so that she can like rest on something soft, and he's gonna look at you and go, so can you help me move this thing out of my like house? As he like walks in to try and like grab the tail, and he's just like
Fear grabs the other side, and it's just as useless.
You should like get like a cross or something to post this guy up on, so more things don't try.
You think that'll work? And then like, hey, can you fold the wing in?
Yeah, Fiera's just trying to like struggling just as much, trying to help, like pulling on the wings and like.
Yeah, and like now that this all commotion has happened, there is a healthy splattering of people who are curious onlookers as to what's going on. There are tons of Lamunu that have like climbed into this tree here, and like they're all kind of ears up, curious as to what's going on. They'll look at you, Zilch, as you're out. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, it's like a little kid. Hey, did you kill that?
Yeah, we all did.
Dude, oh my god, I killed it. That thing, like that thing took my friend last week.
Oh, you should have killed it. Then it wouldn't have done that.
What was it? It was at night.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense.
I couldn't do anything.
That's
I was
fair.
supposed to do something?
Well, if you train and become like a good fighter, you'd be able to stop them.
We don't have fighters in this town, this city.
Wait, you're telling me you live in this area and those things up north are like terrorizing everything and you don't have fighters?
What's up north? What we don't get terrorized by. The only thing we get terrorized by is that thing.
Oh.
There's like a whole group of kids that are like so happy that this one kid has the balls to like talk to you. We don't. Those are the scariest things, and they just showed up.
Wait, recently?
Yeah, like I don't know. Is it like 6 months? I think it's like 6 months. It was a long time. Like it like wasn't like a birthday time, but it was like in between.
It wasn't a birthday time.
Like
Oh,
it wasn't
are you?
a year, but like
Yeah. I was thinking like they're cats, so they probably all just have the same birthday.
Yeah, it wasn't like a year, but it was like longer than a couple months.
Zilch is gonna eye Fiera and just be like, that might be something.
Yeah, noted. Great. More fun. More fun.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
this is my wheelhouse, man. This is my wheelhouse. I know all about hell. I wish Heavy Neck was here.
Are you gonna protect us from those things?
Yes, you should go to bed.
Yes, I will protect you from hell. You can go to bed.
Okay, all right.
Listen to your parents.
My parents are asleep.
Right. Do that.
Okay. And they're just gonna disappear in the tree, and they're all like giggling and talking, and like some people are like, some of the kids are arguing, others are just like talking, like, you know, just like bullshitting. But yeah. So with that, unless there's anything you guys want to do, like the mob is gonna kind of stand around and then slowly disperse as everybody gets a good look at the Night Gaunt's body. There are some Lamunu that are fainting. The kids are poking at it. There's a group of kids that went to go find the head that Zilch threw out. But yeah, so is there anything you want to do before actually getting some sleep?
Yeah, is there like a more comfortable place we can sleep? Because we were staying on like a bayou with those two gnomes that like have the boats.
To be honest, that their hygiene seems a little lacking.
I was like trying to sleep in a boat when this thing flew over us. Wait, what?
So it was coming from that direction?
Yeah, it flew over us towards here.
So it was coming south to north?
Oh no, now we have to go south. Fiera, no.
What? You guys, where were you guys headed?
Do you guys have a place to sleep? And then he just looks at Zilch and he's like, don't worry about it. We're going to have to go everywhere, apparently.
Yep. So, yeah, they'll point you to, it doesn't even have, like a title to the building. It looks like it's just a bunch of empty beds and a bunch of tables that look like they're communal.
Like a dormitory
kind of.
Yes.
Best beds are probably in the corner.
Shotgun.
All right. So you guys are actually able to get your long rest.
Cool.
Now I can actually hit the button.
Yes.
Sweet.
You guys all wake up refreshed, ready to tackle the day. Sheila has some great bedhead, trying because she had to push 3 beds together to sleep on at least something. But you guys are at least refreshed. Sheila's hit points are finally back to normal. But you guys are looking around. What are you guys doing?
So
Quite speedy.
Fiera is going to make a quick pit stop at where are my notes?
Excalibur.
Nathan.
Excalibur's house,
Okay.
and just kind of poke it or knock on the thing, be like,
Yes.
"Hi, Excalibur, Fiera. Hey,
It
I
looks like
was."
he's missing patches of his hair.
Fiera doesn't even like register that. It just is like, weird question. You wouldn't happen
Weird
to
things
have
have
it.
been happening.
You
But
wouldn't
go
happen
ahead.
to have a teleportation circle, would you?
Ooh. That's actually, you know what? He is enough level so that he could have one. I'll give him a plus. Actually, I'll give him his intelligence. So, yeah. He's going to roll an insight check. Well, you know, I don't just hand that information out to strangers. I know that we aren't exactly best friends, but I'm going to need something in return.
What is the thing you would like? You want gold?
I would like more of those wild magic mushrooms.
I don't know. Zilch, are you with me?
No, I don't know. Are you?
Yeah, I think it sounded like you were going by
Yeah,
yourself.
I was gonna say there's this just blank stare in my face, be like, I think that can be arranged, but to be honest, I'd have to go ask Zilch where he gets them.
That's fine, as long as you can promise that you'll get them to me.
Deal.
All right. He outstretches his hand and shakes it.
Yep.
Because he rolled a natural 1, he will. Would you like to see it?
Yes, please.
All right. So he'll take you. Before he's in the main building, he'll take you left, and you will go into his own personal study, which is made up of another circular tent-like structure, and in the back of it, behind like a large black mahogany, like a black painted mahogany table, you can see that there is a finely crafted or well-maintained teleportation circle that has 6 runic stones that have been embedded into the wood, and it looks like he has inlaid the engraving of the circle with some sort of like mineral powder to give it maybe an extra sort of like longevity. But it's really nice. But he's like, here you go. Welcome to my study, by the way.
That's
And
gorgeous.
you look behind you, and the bookcase, the more you look at it, the more you feel like the books are self-shifting themselves around, but you can't like prove it. You're just like, you look off to your right, and like one book just kind of like jostles and jumps into itself. It's like, don't touch the bookcase.
You got it.
It's temperamental.
I appreciate it. This is fantastic, and to be honest, it was a shot in the dark, so thank you so much. Do you have any?
To be honest, it's quite a curiosity that you come through my hatch, and I'd say it's a little bit of destiny.
I like the way you think. Do you have anything you'd like me to do if I ever plan on using it, or?
Well, if you're going to be using this, I would hope that you would use it appropriately and bring me things that I would like.
Noted. And then Fear just like, you have a wonderful day, and then kind of just
Absolutely.
takes down the circle and heads out.
He was wait, and he will hand you two joints for Zilch and some encouragement to bring me back some of those mushrooms.
Just winks, grabs him, and heads out.
Beautiful. Nice. So, with your drugs in tow and your teleportation circle now memorized, you head back to where you found where your friends were, and then what? So, as Sheila sees you come in, so you look chipper.
Me?
Where were you?
I just hand Sheila one of the joints and like wink.
Oh,
I'm like, I
I
think
could
we might have a
use
way, a little bit faster transportation if we ever want to come back here.
Oh, really?
Saw Excalibur again.
I hand
I think we're putting two
Zilch the
and
other
two
one.
together.
Thank you.
It
Okay,
won't be
guys, what I was
free,
talking about.
but we'll definitely have a way.
What do you
Cool.
mean it won't be free?
I mean, Excalibur seems like the type who likes gifts, so we'll just keep that in mind if we're ever coming
Oh,
through.
so we have to like keep him like full to the brim with like little things we bring.
Necromancer voodoo shit.
Hey, man,
Yeah, we find shit like that.
these are hard. Teleportation circles are hard to come by, so
That's true.
Yeah, probably
definitely
keep.
isn't definitely is worth it.
Wait a minute, you know that spell?
So I've been fucking around with it a little bit over the last thing. I was back at Aspaya and someone showed me it, and I was like, I can figure this out. And yeah, put it together.
We can go back to Aspaya and get more people and come back.
We can now.
It seems like it.
That probably sounds like that could be beneficial to you folk.
Should we? Oh wait.
I mean,
Shit.
Clementine,
We're going for a boat ride first.
Shit. Krill.
Yeah, what do we do with him?
I mean, you could leave him with your like, the little happy-go-lucky overall boys.
I would not do that. I would not wish that even on a Krill.
I mean, maybe if we don't want to see him again. Those backwood boys seem crazy.
Actually, I have an idea for Krill, but let's see how it pans out.
Okay, what is it? You gonna spill the beans, or are we gonna be surprised?
I have an idea. I don't want to say the idea and have it not come to fruition.
Okay.
You
Fair
wouldn't want
enough.
to disappoint the young
Keep the
man.
secrets.
So Moya?
Is that like a Spanish food brand?
No, that's where the Speedy was gonna take us.
Oh, right. Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay.
Boyo.
Wait, but the Night Gaunt was coming from the south. Shouldn't we deal with that?
Sure.
Well, I think we killed that. So
Okay. We need to go north. Yeah, you're right.
You
We need
tell
to go
me,
north.
Zilch. This is your mission.
We should do the thing. Let's just do the thing. Let's go north. We can always come back and deal with that later. I hope.
All right, cool. So you guys make your way to Speedy and Boomsticks. All right. You get there. It looks like Speedy is wide awake and he is real excited. He's already got both the fucking engines fucking kicking. He has hooked up large tanks to either one that looks like he's like just continuously pouring in the moonshine as a fuel tank. And he waves y'all. He's so excited. Hey, y'all! Don't get close to the backside. Go in. Boomstick's waiting. And you guys walk in. Sheila doesn't even walk, or she walks to the edge of the dock, and just kind of sits outside the actual building. And you guys get in there, and Boomstick is also wide awake. Looks like he's drinking straight from a coffee pot. It's like a ceramic thing. He is balls deep in like his like third box of shotgun ammo that he's been crafting this morning, and he's just like and he's like, it looks like he's like humming heavy metal while he's just like pressing bullets and like getting everything ready. He's like, oh hey guys.
Hey,
Wait.
Hello.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I
I'm
remember
excited.
you. And then he presses the last bullet and like puts it in the box, finishing off his fourth. So he has like 48 or some crazy shit. So I hear we're going up north.
Yeah, going for a ride. Can't wait to see how these things go. I've never been on one of these before.
My brother can. Ooh, these things are gonna knock your fucking hooves off.
Which one's faster?
I like to think the red velvet is quicker, but seems to think that the silver bullet is. So, dealer's choice.
We'll have to find out.
But I hope you guys brought protection. And he like slams the shotgun like closed because we're gonna need it going through them swamps.
Fear just like looks down at like his single vest and like side pouch sack and just kind of like shrugs and he's like, "Yeah, we're good."
What would we need protecting from?
Well, there's fucking giant alligators. Well, sometimes the trees like to come alive and like grab you. So just keep an eye open. But we're gonna be moving fast.
How much do you
My brother knows
drink,
the water,
sir,
so
before the trees come alive and grab you?
What do you mean?
How much have you usually had imbibed before these trees supposedly grab you?
You'll see them coming. They move a lot.
Right.
You'll be fine. You can fly.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the gators are way more of an issue. But my brother, I'm telling you, there's like you can see on top of the table as he's moving the bullets out of the way. There is a labyrinth of swampland that has been mapped out on just a piece of parchment, and it looks like he has like little bullets that are marking off the route that they're gonna take. He's like, well, we planned it out, so we're good. It's just a quick zip, zop, zoop, and then we zip around here, curl around, and then we're out into the lake. It's real easy. Lickety split.
Sounds good to me.
Zip, zop, zoop. Sounds good.
And then all of a sudden, you just hear like the engines roaring as Speedy comes in. Hey, well, them shits are running good. So I was doing some calculations, in the whole noggin here, and judging by the size of your friend, we're gonna have to probably she gets like her own thing, and then everyone else piles into. Well, y'all can fly. So I guess it's just Fiera and my brother off in the other one. Sound good?
Wait, what?
Okay, so we gotta take.
How fast are they?
They're fast, but not if you got a giant lady on the front of it bogging it down.
Wow, that is a little hurtful.
She's tall.
But she knows she's a giant lady.
That wasn't derogatory. I'm just saying there's a lot of weight.
Wait, so are we flying behind you? Is that how this is working?
Yeah, y'all can fly like right next to us.
Oh,
or
I thought we were also getting to go for a boat ride.
Yeah,
do you have like a rope? Can I just like parasail?
I mean, I would love to fucking hook that goddamn shit up once. Oh my god, that's a fucking great idea.
Yeah, let's do that shit.
He runs to the corner of his workshop and pulls up like two giant pieces of metal tubing. He's already screwing them together. He grabs a ring and welds the top of it without any sort of protection, just like closes his eyes. It was like, yeah, I'm good. And then he sets up, basically has like a rod with a ring at the end of it. He goes, where's that goddamn rope? And then he sees it, uses the pole with the ring to push the rope down to him, catches it, ties it on. He goes, this is going to be good, right?
Yeah, I mean,
all right, you hold on this. I gotta weld this real close. So you hold it straight up, and I'm just gonna
Okay.
And he does a haphazard. Let's see how good the weld is. I'll give him a +5 because he's smart. It's not great. So the weld is shoddy. Doesn't make good penetration. But
yeah, this looks great.
Now you have a little parasailing thing, so you could just glide if you would like.
Sick. Yeah, let's do that.
All righty. So, ain't no time like the present. Let's get the fuck going, guys.
Yeah, hold up. Anybody have fire?
Oh, he runs over and
That
pulls
these
out
nice gentlemen probably are very familiar
a
with
gasoline
fire.
blowtorch that's as big as his head, and he just. I just fucking love this thing.
All right, let's go.
Alrighty. So, because it's getting to be late, it's going to be a skill challenge. I had encounter, but I didn't know how long or if the guy was going to get away. So it's going to be a skill challenge. It's up to you guys. You just need 3 successes before 2 failures. So the scene is you hop onto these airboats and they sputter a hell of a lot. That makes it a really uncomfortable. You're like, this thing could explode at any goddamn time. But no, it's fine. As he's just like the gasoline, the gas, like he needs so much of it. He's just constantly throwing more alcohol into the engine. So you guys, I'll just show you the map for what it would have been like.
Oh God.
Yeah. So as you guys are making your way through this landscape, you have to make a hard
maze.
left. You have to make a hard left turn and as he curls around this corner, you see that there is an alligator coming for him, and he is about to hit a like tree trunk that's broken in half. What are y'all doing to try and save him? I will accept, like, if you want to, you can, like, we can do 1 round of combat and we can treat that as, like, because obviously you guys are probably going to defeat these giant meat bags anyway. So if you want to, you can, no, because how would you set a DC for that? All right, never mind, because that's not measurable. But yeah, so skill challenge. Who's doing what?
I would like to cast guidance on myself as he's like coming up towards the log.
Okay.
And I would like to take the rope and like try and yank it in a direction. Like to try and
like get it in the right direction.
Yeah, to try and move the boat just slightly enough to
like
get past it.
Steer it.
Okay. Dope. So roll a acrobatics check.
Okay.
Because you're doing this while flying to try and like position yourself. Yay!
Natural 20.
So you pull the rope just in time so that the boat actually like hits a little lip and like turns up and misses the logs completely. So that's 1 success, and we will treat the other boat with Sheila just kind of like makes it through because it's part of the skills. So what's the next one? Is you guys are now like realizing that there are tons of alligators going for you.
Mine we're approaching under the water.
A what?
Is it like a mine under the water? What is happening?
Would you like to roll a perception check as you're getting close?
I suppose that would be wise. Oh no, that's 6.
So that's a failure.
Clementine has no idea if that is a mine or not.
Nope. Is just going, what the fuck is that? So that's another failure. Who's next?
There's so many alligators that I didn't see before.
Fiera is going to attempt to.
Where are you? Where'd you go?
What?
Oh, I just assumed that we were on the boat.
Yeah, that's fine. I thought he was here for a second. All right. Anyways,
Fiera is going to attempt to just keep an eye out for.
I'll let you roll a perception check as well to try and
I
see what's coming up ahead.
I was gonna say yeah, okay. I don't know. I was trying to get more creative.
We're a
That's
real
fine.
outdoorsy bunch.
Yes, you see that there is a stump ahead, so you have to like, and these things fucking cook once he goes full throttle. When he opens it up, the thing is like 20 degrees, 30 degrees off the water, and like he is hooting and hollering. But you guys slow your wake down so that you can actually pass over the stump without actually demolishing the boats that you're on. And luckily, you just barely miss an alligator that like made a move and came up short and then was like, nah, I give up, and then just like sinks back into the water. So that is your second success. I need another one before something detrimental happens and slows y'all down.
Can I be like bouncing back and forth on the boat trying to like I guess I'm either looking for something that I can do to help, like I don't know if there's like things that need to be tied down or extra like
Nah, I mean
hand him
the
containers of stuff or if he's
oh
totally good
yeah,
with
you
that.
could. I will to try and keep him handing. Actually, is he hands it? You like hand him one of the containers. He goes, you could just fill it up yourself. And he like hops down on the chair and he's like, I'll just go on the gas, and then like hits the gas. So what skill are you going to use as you're like trying to navigate this jug and pour it into the tank?
Oh boy. I probably
You can use
say
raw stats too if you want to. If you can just be like, I want to use an intelligence or like a wisdom or strength, you can also do that. I'll accept it.
I guess it's probably just I mean maybe acrobatics, maybe
Yeah, that's
dex.
fine.
I don't
I was
know,
gonna
just
make you
like
make a dex save because you're like bobbling, but acrobatics is fine. So roll that. Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
Uh, you do a way better job than he does, and actually it allows him to. And Sheila looks like she's like sitting on the back of like as far back on the boat as you can, and you guys just like you run over an alligator's nose, and it comes
Oh
up, and
no.
as it comes up to try and bite you, the blade cuts off the nose, and then you guys just kind of speed off into the straightaway that dumps you out into Lake Makuki, which is pretty much the Caspian Sea. It's massive in its size. I actually
Just as we get past the alligator, I'm just gonna cast a healing word on it because I feel bad that its nose got hurt.
okay.
That alligator wasn't doing nothing wrong.
Yeah, I mean you did a little bit, so that's good.
He was just doing alligator things.
All right. Shoot, where did I put it? Did I put it in Afghan? Either way, it is a very large, completely landlocked lake. That is, come on, baby. Lake Makuki, only called a lake because it's completely landlocked, and it is completely fresh water. It's akin to the Caspian Sea, which is 500 miles long, 250 miles wide, and has an average depth of 690 feet.
So like one of the Great Lakes.
The water starts off blue, like at like probably like you can only guess like a couple 100 feet, but it starts to get real dark once you actually get, because he's also not going directly into the deepest part of the lake. He like comes out and takes a left to, I'll put you guys back on the Zawadi map. He takes a left to kind of bring you guys up the left coast of Lake Makuki, which is right here. And you guys pass by Andriel, which is a small little like hobbit town full of lean-tos and moles that build into these like hills. They do have small fishing boats, so you pass by them. They wave happily as they like are spear fishing the freshwater fish.
Zilch waves from the air.
They just kind of look at you dumbfounded, and you have now crossed into Anukai territory. So you have traded tabaxis for what is known as the shifter races, and you've kind of picked up I think you've seen a few shifters, but it's not in this magnitude before. But shifters are they adopt a beast-like quality to their appearance, and they have the ability to, I don't want to say feral because that makes them sound like they don't have control, but they can enhance their animalistic ability to give them certain like enhancement or enhancements, but I said the same word twice. But so there are wild hunt swift are shifters that can like when they shift, they are better at hiding and they can run faster and they have better perception, or like they can hear better. So they have those animal qualities come in handy with like how they live. And these people are also very much like the Lamunu, where they're all tribal, druidic, not really so much like living in these giant houses, but more like living with the land rather than on it. But you pass by Andriel, everyone kind of gives you a happy wave. You keep going up the west coast or the west coastline of the lake, and finally after like towards the end of your like 9th hour, and as your Speedy's starting to get a little nervous about like the amount of fuel he's burning through because he doesn't know if he can get back, but you guys are able to sputter the engine down right as you arrive at the city of Moyo. And the city of Moyo is... God, the document's so big now. City of Moyo is this region's capital. And for many obvious reasons, it sits right on this, like it shares a coast with Lake Makuki, as well as connected to the I think it's the Haraka River, which powers a large wheel that sits at the very back of the city. So as you approach, the city it has an outer city. I will get you guys the map. I was working on it today, but I didn't get it finished. But as you approach as you get to like the city, it looks like there are a few wooden buildings, and these are like houses, like welcome to the first bit of civilization that you've found in this area. It is a city with like 4 to 5 story stone buildings, also made of wood. It's surrounded by a wooden fence all on the land side. It's completely exposed. It has a stone and wood kind of like mini harbor that has all of their fishing boats that come out and troll for the lake for, during the day. The houses are all decorated they are decorated in the same color as the flag, which is it's a gray oak tree on a green background with white leaves with gold trim around the edges of it. And all of the houses kind of mimic that. So they have like a gray base with green roofs and gold trim, like for the plumbing, not the plumbing, but the shingling on the edges. To get into the elevator pitch, if the view doesn't get you the amenities, this wood and stone city has a running public water, bathhouses, a bustling river, a marketplace full of crafters and traders, and a democratically elected government, which is actually celebrating its 25th year anniversary today. The architecture mimics the color and feel of the surrounding trees and earth. These colors are painted all over the city, like I said. The city is crescent in its design, hugs right on the elbow of where the river meets the lake. The middle of the crescent is referred to as the center or midtown, and the city with the city municipal block, as well as a center street, which is a massive 3-block market full of all manners and sorts of goods. And we will end the session with you guys pulling up with your speedboats right at the very edge of the harbor docks for Moyo.
Nice.
And with that, thank you guys for watching. I almost made it, but I never probably will. Thank you for watching. We will be picking up next week, Wednesday, with I think more missing shipments, and then Thursday again with more Zawadi in the Green Basin. So hopefully you guys come and join us next week. Stay safe out there.
Hell yeah.